Hey Pat, it's MidnightDesigner here, and we are back on the bloXCentric server. Off camera, I, along with Joe the Pirate and Drakart, have finished off the house. And it took a different turn, as you will see, bonk, right now. As you can see, what we did was, we did away with the hill idea coming off of here. It just encroached way too much on our alcove of goodness, and Drakart was concerned that the fleet would not be able to get in here. He wanted to keep this waterway navigable, as it were. So what we did was we went with this open lower level, which I think turned out really nicely, if I do say so myself. Oh, perfect. And I do. So we've got this open area in here. The water still come down from that hole over there, like that, you see, and it flow out this way and that way and make carrot on potato. Right, I'm a good talker. And I threw in some nether wart up in here so we can do some potioning, because we are going to have an adventure. So the spawn house is done and dusted, as it were. But we have another project, another major project to work on. And that is, we have to find a place to live on this server, somewhere out in the world. And we have to build a tunnel in the Nether to get there. Now, as you saw from the clip at the beginning of this video, we are going to do something that I've not seen done before. Does not mean it hasn't been done, just means I don't watch a lot of videos. So what we are going to do is, oh gosh, you freak me out even when you aren't even here. What we are going to do is, MidnightDesigner base coming soon. We are going to build in our tunnel 2 villages. And the first village will be the village during the daytime. And then the second village will be that village at night in the midst of a zombie raid. So that is what we are going to accomplish in our Nether tunnel. Now, to do that, we have to engage in 7 steps. The first step is we need to create a rough path from here to wherever our base is going to be. Then, our second step is we need to find a base area. So we'll dig out 300 blocks or so and throw down a portal and see where we land. And then we'll probably tweak it a little if we land someplace like the middle of the ocean. Or not that the middle of the ocean isn't cool, just saying, not what I want to do on this server. So we'll throw down a portal, we'll see where we land, and then we'll kind of monkey around and make sure we land someplace nice. The third thing we're going to have to do is expand this tunnel to incorporate an area for 2 identical villages. The fourth step is going to be, we'll have to line those 2 areas with dirt so they look like a village instead of a place with houses in the Nether. The 5th step is we are going to have to place the firmament above those villages. So we have light blue for the day version of the village and then black for the night version of the village. We are clearly going to need more than that, but I will do that in your absence. Where was I? Right, the firmament and the impediment or something. I don't know what the opposite of firmament is. I used to know that when I was a good Catholic schoolboy, but I don't know anymore. Number 6 is we need to get villagers into our village. That will be the 6th step. So the plan will be that we will build well, I don't want to spoil it. And the 7th step will be to populate... No, wait. The 6th step is plant the villages themselves. So we put the buildings down. You know, so we got to build 2 villages. And then the 7th step is to populate the villages with villagers. The 8th step of this 7-step process is to put zombies in the nighttime version of the village. So that should only take what, about, I don't know, 1,000,000 years, give or take. But take heart, because in Minecraft a full day cycle is only 20 minutes. So 1,000,000 years in Minecraft time isn't that long, right? Somebody do the math and put it in the comments. Okay, so I am going to step away and gather a lot of resources. And after I've done that, I will meet you at the door for our tunnel. I'll see you shortly. Okay, we are back. So I have actually been gone for several hours. We have collected hopefully most of the things that we're going to need for this adventure. We have wood planks and wood logs and wood stairs to make our villages. We have cobblestone to make our villages. We have dirt and grass blocks to make our ground for the villages, and we have light blue wool for the sky. We have black wool for the sky of the night village. We have some rail, and so we are gonna go this way about 250 blocks. So let's see where we are. And we're traveling on the Z, as it were. So I am going to take us to, we're going to call it 300 Z. And I didn't grab any torches, so I'm going to grab torches, and then we're going to speedy cam through 250 blocks of netherrack and see where we wind up. Be right back. Oh, and one more quick thing. I forgot to mention that we are going with the ninja approach to nether mining, which is no armor, but invisibility and fire resistance. So, what could possibly go wrong? I'll see you on the other side.
Pâle septembre, comme il est loin le temps du ciel, son cendre il serait temps de s'entendre sur le nombre de jours qui jonchent le sol d'octobre, mal si tendre au début de novembre devint sourds avances de l'amour, mais quel mal me prit de m'éprendre de lui. Sale décembre, comme une loup, le ciel s'est tu, que les statues de sel ont cessé de t'attendre. Pâle septembre, entends-tu le glas que je sors?
Okay, so we have traveled 250 blocks from where we began, and we have a couple minutes left of invisibility, so even if it is nighttime, we should be safe to get out into the world without getting killed. So let's just kind of do it and see what happens, shall we? And light. And here we go. Are we home? We will see. Oh no. Oh noes. Under the sea. Under the sea. How far down are we? Okay, well, we are not equipped to be in this situation. Well, shoot. Well, is it... And it's just going night, too. Well, we have another invisibility potion. So, what we are going to do is dig up the safe way. Get invisible. And we will come over here, I suppose. Torch down. Dig up. And remove torch. Now, if you don't know why I'm doing this, it is because when you dig up, there is the possibility that you will hit gravel, which would normally come down and suffocate you. But if you have a torch at your feet, then the gravel will break and you won't die. Now, if a creeper falls on your face, then you're gonna die. That's just the way of the world, baby. And we'll dig up. Because if we are close to something cool land-wise, then we can jerry-rig our portals. I didn't bring a shovel. Why would I bring a shovel? See, look at that. Sandfall. Oh, and we don't have our Aqua Affinity helmet. Derp. Breathe. And surface, 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 surface. Okay. Nope. Okay, we are back. So, yeah, we took the tunnel out to 300 that away, and we landed in the ocean. So, we took a left turn at Albuquerque, and we went this way for just a little bit, as you can see. And we wound up in this very cool area, which will be our home. And hopefully we aren't near anybody else, so that'd be cool. Got some stuff here to get us started. But we aren't going to mess with this for a little while because we haven't finished our project at hand. So we have our area, we have our nether portal connected there too, and now we got to jump back into the nether and start working on step 2 of our process. No, not step 2. We found our base area, we roughed the path. Step 2.5, which is lay down the track. So let's go do that, and I will be right back.
Hey, hey, my name is Charlie and I am 23. I've had a good education, but life's already broken my illusions. I've been looking for someone since my true love is gone. They think it shouldn't be so hard. I'm pretty and got a good credit card, a good credit card, a good credit card. Tired of watching series on TV alone. I just remember the girl I met last night. She's clean, she's beautiful, she's nice. She might be a good wife. 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 We might live together, buy a house with a pretty card and get a dog. And why not have 2 children?
Okay, we are back. I have the rail laid out all the way from the nether hub out to where our base is going to be. And now it is time to dig out the area for our villages. Before we do that, let me get us ready to do those things. Let's get some fire resistance going, and let's get some, let's hold off on invisibility. So ideally what I want to do is sort of build a half circle on each side of this track. It's gonna be probably 5 or 6 blocks down and a block or 2 up. So I don't know what we're going to run into as far as that goes, like where this drops off. I do know that starting down here we are on a cliff. So I may run into some problems digging this out. But that's the plan, anyway. I do know that Drakkard's track is up here a couple blocks, so I also need to be starting about here. and running this way. So I also need to be careful about that. So we need to be very careful all day or day on this. So let us just get started. And I will speedy cam this so that, and I'll unspeedy cam it once we get, who was that? Once we get our circle situated. But otherwise, I will see you in the circle.
Minutes till the main event. Is this the way my life was spent? Now the winter of my discontent is about to turn a new year. The minister, he's pleading me to save myself, he's reading me apocalyptic verses from a book. I squint my eyes to look at him and said, save your stories, Savior please, there's nothing left, there's nothing here for me. You will listen, you will see, there's nothing left, salvation don't come free.
Okay, Pat, here it is. Achievement get round hole. And so the next thing that we are going to do is cover the top part of it with light blue wool. Uh-oh, somebody's discovering secret identities. And the bottom part with grass and dirt, and we will see how that looks. I'm kind of feeling this is almost too small, but it is a 31 diameter circle, 31 block diameter circle, and it's gonna have to, we'll make it work. We'll make it work, no worries. Okay, so let's get the light blue. And I'll time-lapse this part. I won't cut away because I'm sure it'll be interesting. But I have to... It's going to take a little longer because I have to do the scaffold thing. I knew ahead of time that digging it this deep was going to force me to do that. But I really wanted to get a sense of the scope of what we were doing. So I wanted to dig the whole hole first. And right underneath here is a giant drop, so I can't make it any lower. So we're going to see if this works. So let me get my wool and we will get started. Speedy cam!
5 minutes till they pull the switch. They say you'll only feel an itch, but they watch the catatonic twitch and the smoke that flows around you. There beneath the gamma rays, watch my soul just burn away. Oh, don't you even try to pray, my fate is predetermined. You won't see me returning, and save your stories, Savior please, there's nothing left, there's nothing here for me. You will listen, you will see, there's nothing left, salvation don't come free. Has come and gone. They put my metal shackles on and walk me down the hallway. The straps are tight, the light is bright, the waiting room is full tonight. The minister administers the rites. What's your final word, son? Save your stories, Savior please, there's nothing left, there's nothing here for.
Hey Pat, check it out, check it out. Ready? Kneel before sod. That's crazy. Sod. Back to work.
You will listen, you will see, there's nothing left. Salvation don't come free.
Okay, so here's the deal. I have been working on this project for over 40 hours, and this is as far as we've gotten. So, it is time to take some shortcuts. And you know, when I go for shortcuts, I go to my favorite Minecraft mod website. The good folks in Burkina Faso have a mod for us. It is the Instant Bone Meal Village 9000. Actually, I upgraded it so it is over 9000. Wait for laughter. Okay, so we have that mod installed. Don't tell Drakkar. And so we're just going to whip through this village quick as you please. Now, if you want to see how to use this mod, then I'll put a little clip at the end of the video and you can watch it there. But basically what we're going to do is, for each distinct aspect of the village that you want to create, you need to put down a block and then bone meal it like cray. So here's what we're going to do. First thing we're going to do is the road, right? So we'll put that right, y'all, and then we will get bone meal up. The Joe Pirate on. Okay, so we'll just spam the bone meal. And eventually it will, I'm spamming, it's a mod so it doesn't actually use the bone meal. So eventually we'll have a road, and should be any second. Okay, and we got a road. We has road. Okay, let's see, the next thing I want to build is a I want to build the blacksmith house. So let's see here. You need to place an iron block for that one. So let's get an iron block. Right. Ja. And let's see. I want it like off the intersection over here. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll put it right here. Bonk. And then bone meal. Where? Bone meal. Where? Did I put away I put away the bone meal. You know what? I think it said you could also use another block. No. You can use quartz. You'll see in the clip at the end why you can use quartz. All right, let's spam it with quartz. And okay, so there we have it. There is one blacksmith's house, and I tell you what, instead of just going through one at a time and showing you me bone mealing different things to make the village, I'll just go ahead and plant everything, bone meal it up, and show you what we've got at the end. I'll be right back. And here, Pat, is the final result. Now, I've tried to be mindful throughout this that we're not leaving 4x4x4 chunks anywhere for gas to spawn in. So I may have to do a little tweaking to get that to work. But there's lots of little things you can do, like right here we'll plant a tree. So I'll take care of that. We raise the farm up 1 block. There is lamps here and there. We've hidden lighting different places. Because remember, this is not an actual village. People will not be wandering about in it. There'll be likely fences on either side of us to keep things off the track, and we will be on a rail, so people won't be wandering around in the village. They will be just, you know, saying ooh, ooh, ooh. We got a library with books, huh? Yeah, can't jump. See the ugly underneath. But this is it. So all I have to do is do this one more time in nighttime mode. I will do that off camera. In our next episode, we will populate this area with villagers. We will populate the other one with villagers and with hostile mobs, so you know what could possibly go wrong. But until then, Pat, it's been nice to hang out with you. I am MidnightDesigner. We have been hanging out on the bloXCentric server. If you'd like this video, please hit the like button. If it was your favorite, bless your heart. And if you want to see more, please subscribe. It's a village. Hoorah! Thanks for watching and have a great day. Alright, so here is the instructional video for how to use the village bone meal mod from our good friends in Burkina Faso. Let's read the instructions, shall we? Step 1. Place a block of the village structure you want to create. Step 2. Bang it with any item. Bone meal is preferable for effect, but any item will do. Okay, we'll use torches. Ready? Bang, 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 bang. Step 3. Pause recording and build structure. Step 4. When structure has been built by you, unpause recording and reveal. Oh. Well, that's not a mod at all. That's just an editing trick. Dang it!